There's been a lot of growth from this group, starting from the first game, Eastern Washington, to now. I feel like guys have learned the importance of just doing your job and the techniques that the coaches give us, and just trying to go out there and just play freely as well as play within the realm of what you're supposed to do. So I feel like guys each week are kind of learning and kind of developing more and more. And this Oregon State game was kind of the game where we put everything together. And I mean, you guys saw it. We held the offense to 120 yards, and that's the number one offense in the Pac-12 in terms of third downs, and we held them to 8%. So I feel like each week we're just putting it together and putting it together, and I feel like the sky's the limit for us for the next 3 games.
How much has trust been a factor of the growth in there from what the coach's game plan is, and then you guys on the field trusting that whoever's next to you is going to be there? And how important is that for you guys to be successful like Oregon State, as you said?
I mean, trust is one of the biggest factors, just in a job or just life itself. I mean, if you're in a job and your boss doesn't trust you, then you guys aren't going to be able to work together. So it's the same out there with coaches. If they don't trust us as players, then they can't go out there and call the calls that they want because we're not going to be able to execute them. But then if you have trust in the players and you're able to give them the calls and understand that they're going to go out there and execute it, and then as well as with the players a player, you have to be able to trust that you guys are going to communicate and you guys are going to be on the same page, and that this guy's going to be there. And then if he's there, in terms of like if we're going to leverage the ball, you got one guy outside, one guy inside, and they both do the job, and then you're both going to get him on the ground. So you just had to have that trust, and I feel like it's just one of the biggest things in football as well as life.
Sounds like you've had that speech with other players, like you got it down pat. That's something you all have been talking about. That's all.
Oh no, I mean, I've just been here for a long time. I feel like, I mean, 4 years, but I mean, you just see a lot. You understand where things that went wrong and then where things go right. So, I mean, I came into a good program, and I'm just trying to lead this program better than I found it.
Has the